Hi everybody, it's Holly and welcome back to Smile by Holly. It's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me. So I don't know if you saw last week's video, but I made the cutest little purse for Mother's Day, but I had so much fun that I decided that we would make another purse. You know, what a darling way to gift some fun little treasures for Mother's Day. And I've just put, you know, some cute little things in, some makeup, some perfume, and a cute little nail polish. And I think that my mom would love this. I'm also going to make up a few for my daughters and my daughter-in-law. I just think it's a cute way to gift some, you know, small little treasures. So we are going to make another purse today. And this is what it looks like. Isn't it fun? And it's got the cute little feet on the bottom. I just love it, love it, love it. So let's just jump right in and get started. So what you will need is you're going to need 2 pieces of paper that are the same. It's 7.5 by 6, okay, 2 pieces. Now bring in your scoreboard and you're also going to score these 2 pieces exactly the same way. So on the 7.5 inch side, you want to score it at 4 3/4, at 6, and at 6 7/8. Then we're going to turn it to the 6 inch side and you want to score it at a 4th, at 1 1/4, at 2 1/4, and then this very last score line, you only want to score up to this 3rd score line. So it's at 2 3/4, but we're only going to go up to that little score line right there. Okay, I hope you can kind of see that. Let's do it again. So on the 7.5 inch side, we're going to score at 4 3/4, at 6, and at 6 7/8. Turn it to the 6 inch side, and we're going to score it at a 4th, at 1 1/4, at 2 1/4, and then this last score, you guys, we're just only going to go up to that 3rd score line, boom, and that's at 2 3/4. And we're done scoring. Okay, so bring your papers in, and you know, with score lines, sometimes it's really hard to see. That's actually easier than, sometimes with pattern paper, it's really hard to see. But what I like to do is I like to have, you know, a little template so you guys can see kind of what we're going after as we cut our little pieces of our purse out. So here's my paper, okay? And what we're going to do is we are going to cut this little rectangle out just up to that 1st score line. So we're gonna just cut up to the score line. It's just that little tiny, I'm trying to see if it's a rectangle or a square. It's close to both. So boom, boom. Okay, so see, we're getting close. Now go ahead and cut up all those score lines. So that score line, and I can't see it very well, that score line. And then let's go ahead and miter our corners. So we're going to just take a little tiny triangle off like that. Right there, right there. Sometimes people call it giving your paper a haircut. I think that's kind of cute. So we're just mitering all of those little corners. Let me show you. Pull those little snippets off. How are you guys? Are you having fun today? So we've got this started. Now let's go ahead and do this other side. So flip your paper. Now when I was trying to make this my own, so I was figuring out my own measurements, and I'm not the best. So unfortunately, these little tabs right here are a little bit small. But it still worked. I'm like, oh, when I tried it, it still worked. So, okay, we're just taking the little snippets off like we did on the other one. Little tiny snippets. If you wonder why we take that little snippet out, it's to take some of the bulk out, so as you're folding your paper, it just folds easier. And I know I say that over and over, but I do have a lot of questions from people saying, why do you do that? That's so weird. But that's the reason. Okay, so as you can see, here are our 2 little papers, and this is one side of the purse. So let's go ahead and do that to the second one. So we'll bring in our paper. Once again, we're going to cut out this little teeny tiny rectangle right over on this side, okay? So we're gonna cut up just to the very first score line that you come to. Stop there. Okay, boom, boom. I don't know why I always do funny sound effects when I'm crafting. Okay, now we're gonna cut up those score lines. Cut it up, and cut it up. Go ahead and miter your corners. This actually, you can make these purses so fast. So if you wanted to make one for like your sister or your friend or your mother-in-law, so many different people that I think would really enjoy this adorable little purse. Okay, now flip it around. Once again, cut up those little score lines. Okay, and so if you are a mother with Mother's Day coming up, what do you guys like to do on Mother's Day? Do you go out to dinner? Hopefully you are not the one cooking dinner. Hopefully you can, your family can pamper you a little bit, you know. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes still, being a mom, you're still kind of taking care of everybody. Oh dear. Okay, so here are our two pieces for our purse. Now let's go ahead and fold and burnish on all of our score lines, and you will see how this cute little purse starts to come together. Just fold on all those score lines. Now obviously you can tell that these little flippy flaps, these little tabs, are going to be what we're going to put the glue on, okay? So just fold on those. Now this middle one is going to be, let me show you. So our purse kind of bends in, okay? Do you see that? By making that score line, it just kind of helps the purse bend a little bit. Okay, so that one looks good. Let's go ahead and fold and burnish on our other one. I don't do a lot of crafting with orange. I know that sounds kind of funny. To me, it's kind of, well, I guess it's kind of a spring color, but I just think of Halloween when I think of orange. So it's kind of fun to craft with orange. Okay, so everything is folded and burnished. Now let me show you how this is going to work. As we fold this up, kind of bend this in, you know, would it be backwards? If this is folded up, kind of push that in the middle. That will help so that your purse has that cute little fold. Okay, so bring up the side of your purse and then push right there on the score line to help that kind of bend in. Okay, so as you can see, let me bring these in. This is how our purse is going to look. Okay, in a nutshell, boom, boom, boom. Now, before I go any further, I think by rounding the corners kind of gives it a softer effect. So, you know, if you have a corner rounder, use that. Sometimes I just think it's easy to do it with my scissors. So whatever, but I think by rounding the corners just makes it a little bit softer. Okay, so bring in your glue, and what we are going to do is we are just going to lay one on top of another. So one on top of another. Now on the back, you will see that little tab on the back. And if that bothers you, you could certainly cover it up with some paper. So like I say, there are different ways if you don't like to see that little tab. Let me show you right here on the outside of your paper. Okay, I'm going to bring in my glue, and let's go ahead and glue the bottom on first, and then we'll fold up our sides. Okay, so we're just going to add glue onto the bottom. And then also onto that little tab, okay? Go ahead, bring your paper in, and just going to line that up to where the tab comes up and over the top. I'm going to kind of fold and burnish it down. And then push this one down on the inside, okay? Maybe a little bit more glue on there. Okay, just folding that. Okay, so there is the base of our purse. Now, let's go ahead and you're just going to add glue to all of these tabs, and then we will fold those tabs in and it will hook onto our purse. So get glue on your tabs. I'm adding a little bit of extra glue back here on the back. Okay, back to putting glue on our tabs. Now, I like to do just one at a time. Make sure you can get that in. Fold up the side and just kind of hold that there while it gets, you know, a little bit of a good hold. Okay, just line that up. I'm kind of pushing on the inside as I'm doing it. You could also bring in, you know, like a bone folder or your scissors and get that pushed in on the inside. I'm just going to hold it for a minute while it grabs. And you see how by pinching that, it just kind of folds inward and makes the cute little look of a purse. Okay, let's go ahead and add glue onto our other side. And then it's almost done. We can just go ahead and have fun decorating. Put the handle on and ba-boom. Wouldn't this be fun for like a craft fair if you did craft fairs around Mother's Day? A fun little spring purse. Oh my gosh, love it. Okay, fold up our insides. I'm just kind of pinching and holding. Come over and do the same over here. Okay, so simple. There's our purse, guys. I was looking on Pinterest and there are a gillion different fun purses that we can make, and I am just a fan of purses. So this is not going to be the last purse that I showcase for you. Okay, so there's that. Well, for our handles, you will want 2 pieces of paper that are 1/2 inch by 8.5. And what I like to do is I like to kind of just roll my paper. Kind of what it's called is like training your paper so it bends a little bit easier. And I'm just going to use hot glue for this, but we'll put those on in just a sec. Let's go ahead. What I've done is I just cut, and this isn't even any size particular, just a little square. That's going to be our pocket. So I'm just going to glue 3 sides of my pocket down. Wouldn't this be cute for like an itty bitty note that says, "Mom, I love you"? Okay, so we'll let that get a good hold. And then these are some fun little sticky pearls that I actually got at Dollar Tree. And I think they make it look so girly. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of them on the bottom, just in all 4 corners. For the feet. So little tiny. I love this because they're already sticky. It takes like one of the steps out to have the pearls be sticky already. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so cute. Oh yeah, that's so cute. And then what I did on my purple one is I just went all the way around with the pearls. And I think I'm going to do that on this because I think it's a cute little look. So let's add our pearls. I'm a fan of pearls anyway. I love, love, love wearing pearls. In fact, my lanyard for my work badge is pearls. It's actually really cute. Okay, so we're just going to go around our purse with these pearls. Once again, I just found these at the Dollar Tree. Bonus, 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 bonus. Okay. But you know, this isn't necessary. You could decorate it however you like. I just like the look of pearls. Okay, bring this in. Because they're on this like glue line, everything is perfectly spaced. Isn't that nice? Love it. Okay, bring in our last one. I think I'm going to make a few of these up for my daughters and my daughter-in-law. I think they would love this cute little paper purse. Isn't that just so cute? Okay, so let's bring in our handles, and you can put these on the inside or you can put them on the outside. I'm going to tuck mine in the middle, and you just kind of want to form that kind of a shape. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of hot glue on the ends. And so voila. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. I'll bring this over. Now, you could add pearls onto the back side if you wanted. I'm just doing the front, but just know different things, different ways you could make this. I also think it would be cute that you could maybe write a little note on the back of the purse or tuck a note in on the inside. So I just cut out a little teeny tiny square. We're going to pop that in the pocket, okay, like a little note. And then what are we going to do, guys? If you've watched any of my videos, we are going to add a bow. It makes me laugh because I have people say, oh, you haven't added your bow yet. So voila, there is our bow. Let's add it onto the front of our purse. Boom. I'm going to add little pearl in the center. I think that's going to tie it all in. I think I'll add one over on this purple one too. Okay. Those pesky little glue strings when you're using hot glue, right? Okay, so we'll bring in our other one. Look how fast and how fun. So totally adorable. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Just fun to put some fun little treasures in. And I think just kind of push your purse in. It'll mold and make the perfect shape for that cute little purse. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was just great to have you here. I super appreciate all of your support. If you're a mother out there, happy Mother's Day, and go have fun crafting, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.